Welcome again. I'm going to show you guys how I found a 6x meme coin earlier today with a new strategy that I've unlocked. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I made 5 Solana turn all the way to 30 with just a few hours of holding this one meme coin, and how I found it with this new strategy that can make you guys thousands of dollars every single day. First off, this is the exact token, and for proof that I actually called this coin, this is my Twitter account. As you guys can see, at a $300,000 market cap, we posted it and I said I just put 5 Sol into this coin, and I haven't posted any crypto meme coins in a really long time. So that should tell you something. I've still got my touch and I can still make any coin go viral. How? Because take a look. We found this at 300,000 and it just topped $1.9 million in market cap, which means that's a 6x from when we found this first meme coin. As you guys can see from my Twitter account, we posted it at 300k, and literally right before that I said, all right, it's time to hop back in the game. I was born in, and I hope you guys are all ready. Just a few hours later, I post this 40% off, and then boom, a 2x, 5x, and now it's currently sitting at a 6x. Now, some of you guys might be wondering how I actually found this coin. So if you go to the bottom of GMGN, I'm gonna link it in the description. It's a trading bot that I always use that allows me to find these coins super efficiently. As you guys see right here, if we hit this button, col/VC, that you see how the number 22, that means there's 22 different insiders who bought this token and made money from it. So if we go here, as you guys can see, this guy Casino, he's a huge meme coin player, and if we hit on this guy's account, this guy made 7,000 profit. But guess what? He didn't make as much as we did because we found this coin before him with a strategy that nobody knows about yet in meme coins. Remember, we call these types of coins in my free Telegram, and I'm gonna leave that below in the description so that you guys can also make money with us. But just remember, none of this is financial advice. I'm just showing you and teaching you exactly what I do to make money from these meme coins. Another person who made money from these meme coins, like let's take another example who sold. This guy, he sold, or it's the same guy, Casino. Let's take another example. This guy, he did 70%. He didn't find it as early as we did, but he still made $400. And for you guys, $400 is a lot. Even if you're able to turn $50 and 6x that and turn it all the way to $300, that's still a very good game. And that's how you can start turning a couple $100s to hundreds of thousands with several wins in a row. Now, to use this strategy, first, load up GMGN. This is the home screen of it, and if you use the link in the description, you're actually going to get 25% off on all of their transaction fees, so be sure to use it. Once you're here, you're going to hit monitor, and typically you guys can follow insider wallets, which I already made several videos on, so you guys don't actually need to. I'm not going to teach you that right now. If you want, I'm going to link up above, and you guys can actually go to my channel and see more of my stuff. Let's just say you guys were following insiders. If you hit follow, it's going to tell you all of the people you're following right here. But back to monitor. On the left hand side, you guys should be able to see this screen where it says following, smart, call, and then the timer. Let's say all of the insiders that you guys are tracking, they're all gonna pop up right here. But another thing you guys can do is you guys can utilize the calls, KOL. That means a key opinion leader. These are people who have big Twitter accounts, big Instagrams, and have an influence on the market, kind of just like me, with over 30,000 followers on Instagram and growing on YouTube and Twitter. So if we go ahead and take a look on Colscan, people are profiting $15,000 today, $11,000 today, and $9,000 today. In the last month alone, 500,000, 300,000, 300,000. These are the KOLs. That's why it's called Colscan, because it's going to show you exactly how much these guys are making. And you can actually tap on their Twitter and view their account and follow them. So some of these guys are really big. So like, we'll take a look at this guy's account, we'll follow him, and as you guys can see, in just the last month, this guy's had $1 million in profit, which is absolutely insane. 70 sold days, PNL, which is a couple $1,000 if you guys don't know. And all of these key opinion leaders or KOLs are listed on GMGN. Not only that, but GMGN is actually also integrated with Twitter. So any crypto calls on Twitter that are making money, GMGN is going to automatically add. So whenever you hit this button called KOL, it's going to show you all of those guys. Now here's where the strategy actually comes in. You're going to scroll down on the left hand side. You see this part right here, not this part, but below it right here. I'm going to highlight it. From here, usually it'll start off something like this in like 1 minute. what you guys are going to want to do is go back here. You're going to want to make it by the most percentage gained. So you're going to hit it 2 or 3 times, and then you're going to want to search for the last 1 hour. And now what this is going to do, it's going to show you a whole bunch of coins that these coals are buying. And something that's really important, you see the human icon emoji? You see, I want to hover over, it says 1 coal bought, and then how this one says 10. That means 10 coals bought this coin. So let's go ahead and take a look at this coin. It says it came out just 40 minutes ago. So we'll see what's going on with it. So boom, if we would have saw this coin right here when a few coals bought, we easily could have turned it, bought it at $40,000 and sold it at over $260,000, doing another 6x. Not only that, but this coin actually took a dip, giving you a second chance to buy and make some money on. So once you guys see that, you guys can actually head over to coals/VC. It's going to tell you if they're buying or selling. So as you guys can see, this transaction from 3 minutes ago, one of the coals bought $3,000 of it, or $5,000 in total, and they've sold just a bit of it. They've only lost 60 cents because they probably bought it at a bad time. But another thing you guys can do, if you zoom in on the chart, it's going to tell you exactly which coals are buying and selling. If it's highlighted with the green circle, that means they bought, and if it's highlighted with a red circle, that means they sold. So that should give you guys a pretty good idea on how to find these meme coins. And when we found that chicken meme coin, it was right here, and I remember there was only 8 coals, and we saw it from a $160,000 market cap, but we didn't end up buying until around 300,000, and I posted it on my Twitter as I showed you guys, around $350,000. I said, just dumped 5 sold, been watching the coin for 30 minutes, which is true. So if we go back to the coin, you're actually going to be able to see now that we made some money on it. It's at a 6x right now, which is absolutely insane because people are printing crazy money from these meme coins. And this could literally be you if you actually locked in and put in the time and effort, because a lot of you guys expect to just randomly get lucky and find these coins. And if you are a bit lazier, I would highly recommend it, joining my free Telegram, because I provide a research analysis and the meme coins that we're currently buying. Not only that, but if you want a lot of good people to follow on Twitter, go to my Twitter page, drop a follow for me, and then go through my following. You're going to see a bunch of key opinion leaders, which is coals. You're going to see everybody who actually trades these meme coins every day and is making hundreds of thousands a month. The strategy is very useful. That's because you guys can literally see how many opinion leaders are buying the coins. And you guys also need to keep in mind, since these guys have an influence on the meme coin market, you need to remember the more that they buy, they're most likely going to post about it, just like how I did. I told you guys right when I bought the coin, and as you guys can see while making this video, it's about to pass a $2 million market cap, and as you guys can see, it pretty much touched 2.1 million, making it from a 6x now to a 7x, turning my 5 sold to 35 Solana, all in one day. And it only took me around 5 to 10 minutes of research, looking at my laptop screen and filtering out these coals on my laptop. And if you guys do this every day, let's say you guys start with just 1 soul, a 3x, we'll just give it a 3x, 1 soul to 3x. That means you just made $400 that day. Now if you do that again, $400, 3x, that means you did 1,200 profit. And it's very easy because, like, all right, this coin says there's 10 coals in it, and it came out 43 minutes ago. So what I like to do is first go ahead and check out their Twitter page. Make sure that this is an actual meme that people can buy. As you guys can see, there's 37 members. So now what we're going to do is actually going to just go to the explore page, and we're going to type in Walter. So we're going to type in the money emoji, Walter, and see what pops up. Because when you do this, it's going to show you all of the news for the meme coin. So we just typed it in. As you guys can see, this guy posted it 3 minutes ago. This guy posted it a few minutes ago as well. And it might be a trending meme coin because it might be integrated with Trump. We don't know this yet. So we're going to keep scrolling. It does seem like there's a good amount of memes about this coin. So maybe it could go up because obviously it is this dog right here. Another thing we're going to do is we're going to go to their website if they have one. And as you guys can see, it's just pretty much a Reddit meme. These are meme coins. You need to realize the funnier they are, the more money they can make you. So Lewooden Walter Jr. has arrived. This is the meme coin, has 15,000 upvotes on Reddit, which means it probably has gotten a lot of views. But the thing is, it did get posted 1 year ago. So another thing we're going to check now is we're going to go back to their Twitter page and see when it was created, because that could be a huge red flag if it wasn't created within the same month. So we typed in hashtag Walter, and as you guys can see, there's no actual official page. So we're going to go back here. We're going to go to their Twitter one last time and see when the community was made. So there's 35 members. That means it probably was made most recently, and this is the admin posted 30 minutes ago. So that does mean it was probably made today, which is a good sign. And let's say you guys thought this was a good coin, and let's say the coals were continuing to buy, because now it says that there's 22 transactions on the coal side, and there's 10 coals who actually bought this coin. The most recent coal, they just bought some of it here, and this guy ended up selling. So depending on if you feel like it's a good coin or not, you could buy the coin. But remember, I only take trades that I'm pretty much looking great at. Like, I wouldn't buy this coin right here at this point, but the reason I bought the chicken coins, let's go back to it. Let me show you. We bought this coin. Let's go to the 5-minute candles, and I'll show you exactly when I saw it. So this account, I only put in like 0.5 SOL, just messing around. I put the other 5 SOL on my wallet, on my phone, because that's just way easier. But look, we literally bought it at these dips right over here, and then we sold it over here, as you guys can see. So we bought it right around here at a 300K market cap, as you guys can see, like around 250,000, 300K, same thing. But we were watching it ever since it migrated from pump fund, and then it went up, and I was like, all right, we're not gonna top blast it at its all-time high. We waited for a dip. Of course, all the coins that go up must go down, so it had the dip, and then boom, we've done a 6x up until this point. And this is a new strategy that you guys can actually use to your advantage to profit from these meme coins.